Alright, so look, my next story is about Dawn's relationship with God. You know, I really don't know how to explain it, but like, some people just look at God as like a their genie or something. So, they believe in God when it's convenient for them. That's not how religion works. And I can speak on this because I've been in church all my life. And also, I was raised in a Christian private school. Like, I went there, I seen how Christians be doing each other, all this crap, man. But it really baffled me when met Dawn and she's telling me she's into church and all this, and then she tell me the whole story behind everything. And I've literally, me growing up Kojic, I've never seen any of this ever in life before. Like, this girl pastor is a fucking pimp, a pimp and a rapist. But I'm getting to that later. This man, I was feeling sorry for Dawn at first. She was telling me like they used to date and that he be manipulating her in so many ways. And I come from a long line of pimps, hustlers, drug dealers, all that crap. So I know what's going on. I can tell you what's happening. My vernacular portrays me as a person like just very educated, but this education stemmed from me being in the hood and me wanting to get the F out. So I always been smart, but it's just crazy that I'm introduced to this girl. She was raised Jehovah Witness, and her pastor was actually raised Muslim, and then he converted after he got in trouble for touching a little girl at Melrose High School. So, long story short, man, the stuff he doing just ain't right. And I was gracious enough to take her out to church. Like, me being somebody that care for you, I'm like, look, man, don't go back to that church, bro. You can't go to this shit. Like, that's not how church's supposed to be. Maybe it's because I come from a big ass church and I don't really just know everybody in there. So we keep it cool and keep it pushing. Now, service might go on forever, but we really don't dwell into the personal lives of the other members. But her pastor, because he's fucking every woman at his church and he only got women besides the organ player who know everybody, like, it's wild. Like, this is the wildest stuff I've ever seen. Like, this man, first off, he wouldn't pay her for something. Like, he wouldn't pay her. He made this excuse that he only pay on Wednesdays and he owe her money. Church members owe her money. I'm looking at all that, not to mention the fact that you're fucking your pastor, which just defies all logic to me. And then, like, I done seen so much crap, man. Like, really, I want that man to be my mentor because this nigga's a pimp. How he got into church and they believe him, I don't know, because he doesn't speak very well. He doesn't articulate his points very well. He gets very deep off into personal things. Like, I'm cheap as shit, man. I will not spend no money. I do not spend money, bro. I save my money and I invest my money. I believe in letting my money work for itself. So, after I took her out the church, we ended up going back one day because her daughter still loves the kids there. And, between me and you, I feel like Dawn want to spy on the pastor anyway. So she always find a reason to go back. So we would go back one day, and then I was just sit in the back and listen to him. And it felt very personal. This man is so fucking funny. He really like Mace or something. He was like, I got money. I told God bless me with money, so I can go and get my women's hair. I can go and get my friends' hair did and my church members' hair did. It's like, you fucking them. It's called a trick. You would do that. You kind of pimp, but his pimping be all backwards. Like, anybody educated would know. That's why I know educated people in their church. This man, he set members up with PPP loans and shit and all this crap, and that ain't even the worst of it. Like, man, he run the same game with all the women. He tell them like, uh, I uh, I can't get it hard for nobody else but you. Like, I want you, cause don't none of the other women that I be fucking with, don't none of them really turn me on. Like, he run the game to all the women. This one way he be hitting them. Also, he leads with money, and this is what I'm trying to tell. That's what I was trying to tell Dawn. Was like, man, stop looking after money, bro. You going after a Hope Diamond. If you get a chance, look up what the Hope Diamond is. Like, come on, man. Like, you looking at the big shiny shit, but you ain't understanding the fucked up shit that happened behind it. With the Hope Diamond, it's a big, nice ass diamond, but everybody that ever owned it died a fatal death, like a crazy way. So that's one version. I mean, well, that's one part of the story. The next part is that um, she go to the same gym as him, which is kind of stalkerish to me. Like, this girl don't even work out. She just spend $100 a month on this bougie ass gym. She don't even go and work out in. But then also, he goes to the gym, and like, I ain't really got no qualms when I think the shit he do fucked up. But who am I to say? But this is like the last straw. Like, she went to go get her daughter like the last time after I already told her don't go to this church no more. Like, I already got the church home. You just come to my church home. But it's so funny that she wouldn't come to my church. Like, this girl used to go to church every day. But then once I introduced her to my church, she wouldn't go every day. And she'll say some stuff like, yeah, they don't have 24-hour prayer. Like, boy, you can pray at home, man. What the hell? Don't none of it make sense. I know what you're doing. You're trying to spy on this guy. So I really ain't care, man. But we went back one time. Her daughter wanted to go to the church, and then turn out, man, we go back there, and I just hear a voice. I thought it was over intercom or something. It's like, he basically told Dawn, he's like, Dawn, I love you. And then she replied, I love you, man of God. And I'm like, where the fuck is this voice coming from? So I go to the closet, and he's in the closet cuddling with somebody. To my knowledge, I thought it was like the girl he's dating now, or, whoever he dating. But I asked Dawn once we walk out, like, who was that? Turn out, this man in the closet cuddling with a little girl. Like, what the hell? I be asking her, like, bro, ain't none of this shit weird to you, bro? Like, I've never seen nothing like this in church. Maybe it's because I don't get close to my pastor or whatever. But, man, like, she keep trying to tell me that, like, he's just a regular man. You can't look at him like that. But, I feel like just to be in that position to be a pastor and to tell people, basically how to live their life, you got to be anointed. Like, you gotta have some calling from God. But I mean, for him, to me, it's all money. But man, that's got to be the wildest shit I ever seen in the church, man. And there's so much more that goes to this story, man. I got caught into like people messaging me about Dawn and his relationship and all this crap. And man, somebody was basically confessing to Dawn how he's seen all this stuff before. This dude fucked one of his church members' wives. He did that, and then like the girl, like she come from nothing really. This is what he preyed on, like more so poor women than people with faith. But he preyed on this girl, man. Like he'll promise all these things, like he'll take care of them and all that crap, which I don't understand. Because as a grown up, you should want to take care of yourself and strive to take care of yourself anyway. But man, this man, he done fucked this man's wife, and then turn around, he done like had these girls at the church. Like, this is everything that this girl husband told me. Like, he be having these folks at the church after dark and stuff. And the crazy part is, Dawn and the dude wife know about each other, which is very fucking confusing. Like, they know that he fucking both of them. He fucking somebody else in the congregation. This man, his dick is wild. Like, maybe he ain't read the Bible or something. Like, maybe he don't believe in fornication and all that shit. But man, that has to be the craziest shit I've experienced last summer. I'm trying to think of what else he did. It's such a long list of shit he did, but their relationship is just hilarious. And this one of the reasons I don't respect everybody to say they Christian, man. Like, cause you're Christian when it benefits you. Like, you have sex out of wedlock, you do crazy ass shit, man. She don't put her pastor. This how I know Dawn was fucked up. She damn near used her pastor name and social security number to get rental assistance. Like, she wrote it up like this man was like staying somewhere he couldn't afford his rent because she couldn't put it in her name because his family the one who owned the house. So she put her pastor's name on this shit. But the reason I'm not just too mad at her because of that is because he does the same things to all his congregation. Like, he get loans in their names. Him and her got a business together. He did a loan at her the business name, didn't break her off her piece. Like, man, this stuff is wild, bro. Like, craziest stuff I've ever seen. But I got more coming up, so just keep on tuning in.